Right, how's it going, people? Right, it's about 30 degrees outside. It's 10:30 in the morning, and I'm out in the garage and I've got a little job to do on one of my lathes. It must be about 35 degrees in here already. It is sweltering. I mean, as you can see on my face, look, I'm sweating. Anyway, yeah, so what it is, I've got a Pultra 1590, and it's the biggest Pultra out of the PTA family. Yeah, what it was, I bought this lathe. Well, I bought the cross slide thinking it was a watchmaker's slide, because in the picture it looked really small. So I was thinking it was like 120mm, and then when it turned up, delivered, it was yeah, like 300mm or 350mm long, so it was massive. Anyway, and I was thinking it was just for the small watchmaker lathe. So anyway, I asked, messaged the guy on eBay and said to him, look mate, I've made a mistake with the cross slide. It's bigger than I thought. I don't want my money back, but have you got the rest of the lathe? And he said, yes mate. He said, I have. He said, I was just going to scrap it, to be honest. So I said, well look, I'll come and pick it up for a small amount. I can't remember what it was, but obviously it was about an hour and a half drive away, so I paid diesel as well. So anyway, I went up and picked it up, and I thought, if I can, like, obviously get the rest of the lathe, then I ain't done too bad, you know what I mean? Because I was already out of pocket, sort of, I don't know, 300 or 250 odd pound for the cross slide, including postage, and then yeah, and then like I say, I had to go and pick the rest of the lathe up, and with the diesel cost. So yeah, that's that. And then the other bits, I actually had quite a few bits of it, to be honest. And there was, I think it was only one thing that I had separate, which is this milling attachment. Anyway, so that's that. Right, getting back to the story, what I'm doing today. There is a cam bolt here which locks the let's bring that over here. Yeah, this is the tailstock, and what it is, this bolt here goes into there, and it's a cam lock, so it goes in there, and then it's off centered, so that when you turn the bolt, it pulls this up, goes in there like that, and it's spring loaded, and then when you turn it, like I say, it pulls that up against the bottom of the bed, and then tightens the tailstock down onto the bed. So yeah, there's one missing. So what I've got to do today is make one of these cam bolts. That's nothing to do with it. Cam bolts, and this little like washer type thing that locks it against the bed, and then I need to find a spring as well. So that's that. Yeah, and then you can see, like, inside the on the bed there's this groove, so obviously when you put the cam in there, let's put it round that way so you can see. Yeah, and then obviously that pulls up when you turn the cam, because it's off centre, it pulls the this little pin up and tightens it to the bottom of the bed so it doesn't move. Right, so that's just an example. The actual tailstock goes around the other way like that. So that's that. Yeah, and just an example of the actual size, I have got I think it is, yeah, I've got a 1750 headstock, and you can actually see the difference in size. So yeah, it's quite a bit of difference. Let's just get a tape measure quickly and I'll show you. So I mean, obviously, what is that? That is about the actual 1590 headstock is 220. God. And this is, and the little baby one is, what is that? It's about 1300. So yeah, so the 1750 is about 1300 and the 1590 is 220. So yeah, that's what I've got to do today. So I'm just going to pause it a minute. Right, and the 1590 actually comes with 20mm collets into the headstock, and then it's got a I think it's is it an M3 or M2? I can't remember. Tailstock, which goes in there. That's quite a nice attachment, and that's got collets with it as well that go in there like that. So that's a nice addition. Let's take that out. Yeah, got tool rests. Drill attachment is the one with a loop on the top. Drawbar. Yeah, steady rest as well. Got that. So yeah, it's pretty complete really. It's a lovely lathe. Yeah, and it just runs off the belt here. And yeah, it's got a I think it's 100mm. Yeah, it's 100mm back plate for yeah, for a chuck, 3-jaw chuck or 4-jaw chuck. You can get both of them really, and they just sell them in China, probably about 50 quid each, if that. Anyway, so that's that. And yeah, so today I'm going to be doing it on my Boley lathe, which is, I think it's 600mm long. Yeah, it's a lovely lathe. Bought this off a guy local, and yeah, it's amazing really for doing stuff, machining up parts and that. This is my control box for, I've got a motor there which is a 2 horsepower amazing motor, and then that's my control box. I made the control box up myself, and that's got forward, reverse, on, off, yeah, emergency stop, speed control, and yeah, speed controller, on, off, green and red lights. I will show you that in a minute anyway. So it's just right, so we finally got there, so let's put this over here for a minute. What I'll probably do is just get set up and then pause it for a minute. Yeah. So strangely enough, I found this in my junk pile, and it actually is the exact size and everything, which is bizarre. Look, it actually fits in there, but goes in there like that. Someone's drilled the end out, so it's no good. So I've got this here, which is just a bit of scrap metal, and it should do the job perfect. Right, here we go. Well, I think we're set up now. 7.7. Oh, yeah, because this is a different one. 7.7. Oh, look at that. Right, that's where we want to be. 7.7, yep. Let's take that out. Yeah, it's still on. Oh, my, that is hot. So, alright, bearing in mind this is like for a different, this is for the head. That is for the headstock, and this is for the tailstock. But it's slightly different. See how it fits into, it goes into like a socket. When you push it in, it goes into a socket, and then you got the pin that grabs hold of it there. So this is different. Well, I'm just going to try and use that to off center the bolt, so you get that sort of cam. I've just put a piece of metal in there to off center the jaws, so that when you turn it on, it's like a wobble bar. See it? But then obviously when you go in and cut the with the tool into the metal, it will do that, and you'll get that off center cut. So it's so bloody hot, but can't really see it, can you? See, it has cammed it. See, it's off centre. And then what that does, that goes in there like that. And then when you turn it round, it pulls it tight. When it goes round to the full round bit, it pulls it tight. Then when you go round to the narrower bit, it goes loose, and that's how it tightens against the bed. Right, yeah, so like I was saying, when you turn it, do you see that go down? See it going down, and then it springs back out, or pops back out when it hits the cam. So it's down and then back up again. So it has worked. I just need to make can't get it out now. That's it, it's come out now. Oh, right. So after making that cam, I now need to make that one of them. I'm going for a drink. Right, so now I'm gonna try and machine this other bit that goes with the cam. So like I was showing you before, that slides through like that, and then when you turn it round to the high part, it pulls that up and tightens against the bed. So that's what we're trying to make now, and I'm all set up. I've got the material in there, the cutter and everything, so let's go. Oh, it's because I'm too close. Yeah, so. Oh, I keep forgetting to switch everything on. Right, let's bring this up this way. my power feed. Right there. Right, it looks about right there, I think. Maybe a bit more. Right, let's try that. Right, that's through. Oh, it's too hot for this, man. Yeah, look at me. Look. Proper sweating, man. I've just had to put that fan on. It's too hot. I'm done nearly. So I'm just going to deburr that with the where is it? Is it good enough? Rounded it a bit. Right. Let's just deburr this a little bit. Let's just chuck that on there. Right, where are you for this thing? Right, what one's mine? So the factory one's on the left, my one's on the right. Right, after a long battle, milling all that down and sorting it all out and that, I've actually done it. I've actually finished it. Right, so that's it sliding. It's round the wrong way at the moment, but that's the tailstock sliding. And that's it locked. So yeah, that's locked. Oh, it's got to go that way. Yeah, so that's locked now. And then right, turn it that way. And now it's unlocked. Right. So all that work today and the heat and everything was worth it, but man, am I done? Am I done? Right, it's time for some beers. Right, over and out. I'll catch you later. See you in the next video.